Hi, folks. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing fine on this, at least here in the Netherlands, on this beautiful Patriots Day. Um, it's it's one of the only days out of the year that I really miss Boston. That I'm really homesick. I'm not usually homesick uh, for Boston or for the United States. The longer I live here, like I said, in the Netherlands, the less I miss it. I actually travel back to Boston 2 or 3 times a year, sometimes 4 times a year. Each time I go, I feel more and more foreign. But on Patriots Day, I really, honestly miss everything about what my Patriots Day used to be before I moved here. Now, I was born in Somerville, which is in Middlesex County. I grew up in Arlington, which is in Middlesex County. And at first, when Patriots Day was first observed, it only happened in Middlesex County. As far as I know now, I'm sure Tea Partiers out there might be squirming in their seats right now from my ignorance. I don't know. But I know that it's observed in some parts of Maine, not observed all the way through Massachusetts, but certainly in Middlesex County. And there's like a county in Wisconsin. I don't know why, but they observe it also. But Patriots Day, for those of you who don't know, is an observance of a very big day in American history. It's the beginning of the Revolutionary War, where we had a fairly decisive victory over the British at the Concord Bridge, called the Old North Bridge, and the locals call it Concord Bridge. And Paul Revere did his famous ride, starting at the Old North Church in the North End, which is now North End is sort of like a little Italy in Boston, and rode all the way out to Concord. Check a map if you guys are interested, and proclaim that the British were coming. All along the way through Charlestown and Somerville, and Arlington was called Menominee at the time, and there was battles that are actually reenacted every year at Lexington Green in the town of Lexington, which was beside Arlington, and then out in Concord. And it's just a wonderful day. But what made it really cool, it's a no-stress holiday. You know, it wasn't like there's no big dinners. You don't have to meet up with big family things and go through all that. It's, for me, I would meet my brother every year for 25 years in the same exact spot. We would never talk about that we were going to meet each other, but we would just meet each other and have a cup of coffee. He'd bring his kids and his wife Linda, and a couple of my friends would always show up, or different friends throughout the years. And then I would go back to my house, and the Boston Marathon is also run that day, traditionally. And so I would go back and watch the whole Boston Marathon sitting there. Then I would go out in my garden, my backyard. I always had a garden, like a vegetable garden, every year, and that would be when I would traditionally break the ground and start my garden. And then at about 3:30 in the afternoon, I'd get on my motorcycle, whichever motorcycle I had at the time. I would drive into the North End and start right at the Old North Church, and ride my motorcycle the whole route that Paul Revere took, nice and slow, and just enjoying everything, because everyone's in a very festive mood, all the way out to the Concord Bridge, and have a beautiful walk around the Concord River, which is it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. I did a lot of fishing out there anyways, not only on Patriots Day, but and then I would ride back into Cambridge by Harvard Square, go to my favorite barbecue restaurant, my favorite pulled pork restaurant, because that's what I always would get on Patriots Day. Have a big plate of pulled pork and a couple of beers, talk to the same guys that were there the year before. Even though I would eat at this restaurant often. There's just something. It just tasted better on Patriots Day. And then come on out on my bike and have a beautiful ride home, and just sit there going, what a great day it was. I mean, it was just I've never had a bad Patriots Day. Even when it was raining, it was a great day. The Red Sox also play in Boston on Patriots Day. They always schedule the Red Sox to play. So, I mean, Boston is alive and kicking on Patriots Day. And the parade that I would meet my brother at is just, it's one of those parades. I was in it when I was a kid. I was first a Cub Scout, walking down the street, proud as could be. And then a Little League player, and then Pop Warner football player, even though I only played that a half a year. But a Little League player, I played for 4 years, and then I became a spectator. You're waving and clapping for the firemen, and yeah. I wish, I don't usually go, I wish this, I wish that. I wish I was in Boston today. So all you guys in Boston, happy Patriots Day. And all of you who haven't experienced it, maybe I'm hoping that one time you might get a chance to go to Boston to experience it, because it's fantastic. And I got to tell you, if you are in Boston and you go down to the fire department on Brattle Street, you'll see my brother there. He still goes there alone now every year. I'll talk to you guys later.